So what is the best way to write a motivation letter? I've been searching for some videos online about writing a motivation letter, and I've been curious about what information people are sharing out there, and I've been convinced that most people are making it way too complex. But in this video, I've got some fresh strategies about writing a motivation letter for you coming up. Disclaimer, these strategies worked for me and I got into university and I got a scholarship, but I cannot guarantee that everyone gets the same results. Number one, start with a salutation. Start with a greeting. If you know your audience, mention them. Say, "Dear Dr. blah blah blah," or "Dear Mrs. blah blah blah," "Dear Mr. blah blah blah." But if you don't know your audience, if you're not sure who is going to read your motivation letter, you can generalize it. You can say, "To whom it may concern," or "Dear reader." Number two, start with a short outline. You can start with a motivational quote. Once you decided where it is you want to be, you won't stop pushing forward until you get there. That's how winners are made. Gary Razor. So this is a motivational quote. You can write it on the top of your motivation letter. In this paragraph, then you have to say, what is the purpose of your motivation letter? You can say, I want to apply for this program. I want to apply for your master program. I want to apply for your job. Mention the specific program or the job. And say why you're interested in that program. And why you're interested in that school. Number three, write an introduction. In the introduction part, introduce yourself. Talk about your relevant educational and occupational background. Mention your experiences, your honors and awards if you have any, and your related skills. Just mention the related one. Number four, expand your outline. So in this paragraph, based on your introduction part and your outline in the beginning, show your reader that you're qualified what you're applying for and what you've mentioned in the outline. Focus on your relevant experiences and talk about your relevant stories. Number five, conclude your motivation letter. In the conclusion part, summarize your future goals. Say, where do you see yourself in the future in that program? Show your final enthusiasm for the program and encourage your audience and your reader to contact you after reading your motivation letter. You can say, hey, this was my story and my motivation. If you have any more questions, you can contact me from my email. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And finish your letter with respect. You can say, yours sincerely, or best regards, and say your name. So for me, it would be, yours sincerely, Amir. Tips and tricks. Write no more than one page. You have to convince your reader that you are qualified and you have enough motivation to be accepted in that program. So write no more than one page. Always proofread your motivation letter before sending it to your reader. You can show it to your friend, your family, to check it for you, or you can double check it yourself. Always proofread it before send it. And write your contact info on the top of your motivation letter, because in the conclusion part you've said, hey, this was my story, you can contact me later. But you have to mention them your email. So on the top of your motivation letter, it's a good idea to write your contact information, your name, your phone number, and your email. Most of the time you have to attach your motivation letter with your CV, unless they told you that you have to just send your motivation letter. But your motivation letter is part 2 of your application, and remember, it should be in line with your CV. So avoid any identical overlaps. In your motivation letter, always avoid any negative or denying words. It should be positive and inspiring. And most importantly, show connection between the paragraphs. Your reader shouldn't feel any gaps between the paragraphs. So it should be a continuous story, and there should be connection between the paragraphs. I want to pass the question off to you now. How much do you think motivation letters are important to be accepted in a program? Is it more important than CV? Let me know in the comment section below this video, and if you've been getting value out of this video, smash the like button and don't forget to share this video with your friends, and see you in another video.